Hi everyone, this is Amara with my channel Eyes Wide Shut. And before I go into this video, I gotta ask you, would you rather live in a world of love and hope, or would you rather live in a world of hatred, fear, anger, and control? I've got a couple of quotes here. One is by Aldous Huxley, who was a writer during the 1930s, and he wrote a book called A Brave New World. Listen to this quote. In vast state incubators, rows upon rows of gravid bottles will supply the world with population it requires. The family system will disappear, and Eros, beautifully and irresponsibly free, will fleet like a gay butterfly from flower to flower through a sunlit world. Other notable quotes from this period include his reflection on history and human condition. Aldous Huxley, in this book he wrote, which is entitled A Brave New World, was looking at a rather dystopic future for mankind. And the world today seems to be moving towards that. A rather dystopic, cold world, an emotionless world. That's what we seem to be moving towards. Less touch, less feeling, less meaning. The elite are trying to create a society of no touch and no feeling. Let me read another quote here. And this is more recently from our Prime Minister, in the UK. This is what he said a couple of weeks ago. That is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have a digital ID. It is as simple as that. As simple as that. So this sounds like some kind of dictatorship. Like we're moving towards a totalitarian type society where we'll have little choice and little freedom. Is that the kind of world, people, that you really want to live in? And you got to think about your children too. If you had children right about now, or children in the future, is this the kind of world that you want them to live in? Now, let me read this quote. Beautiful quote by Dr. Martin Luther King. Listen to the words and listen to the feelings. Returning hate for hate multiplies hate, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can. Only love can. The elite in this society now and the technocrats are trying to create a society, a loveless society, a society of hatred, a control. Let me say that again, a society of control. Okay, a society of hatred and fear. Is that the kind of world that you want for you and for your children? You see, we need to think about the future. We need to also think about our children. I need to read this quote again because I think it is a brilliant quote. Returning hate for hate multiplies hate, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can. Does that not sound like a more favorable world, to live in a world of love, to live in a world of understanding, to live in a world where we all get on with each other despite your color, despite your race, despite your creed, despite your opinions and your belief. The thing that should underpin all of this should be love. Love as opposed to fear and hatred. The society that I want to live in is a society of love, a society of understanding, and not a society of hatred, yeah? Bigotry, racism, and all of that. This is a quote by Bob Marley. In actual fact, it's from a song of his. So much trouble in the world. That's the title of the song. Bless my eyes this morning. Our sun is on the rise once again. The way earthly things are going, anything can happen. You see, men sailing on their ego trips, blast off on their spaceships, million miles from reality. No care for you, no care for me. So you think you found a solution, but it's just another illusion. So before you check out this tide, don't leave another cornerstone standing there behind. We got to face the day, come what may. We got to face the day, come what may. See, Bob Marley talks about things such as peace and love and standing up for your rights. Standing up for your rights. He wasn't a man of violence. He wasn't a man of hatred. Nor was Martin Luther King. These two guys were taken out. And I don't mean taken out in the sense of taken out for dinner or for lunch. They were taken out. That is my belief. Well, we know for definite Martin Luther King was taken out. And I believe Bob Marley was secretly taken out also. Mahatma Gandhi, he said, you've got to be the change that you want to see in the world. You can't leave it to other people to do the change for you. You have to be the change. And hopefully, if you can change and other people see the change, they will want to change as well. So it will have a knock-on effect, a cascading effect, passing on from one person to the next. Just like you can light a candle, but one candle can light 1,000 other candles. That one candle can light 1,000 others. Gandhi also said, there is no path to peace. Peace is the path. You can't go looking for peace. Peace is right there in front of you. It's not something you go looking for. It's right in front of you. You have to be the change. You have to be the path to peace. Peace is a path. We have to turn inward. Look at ourselves. Evaluate ourselves. As Michael Jackson said, you have to look at the man in the mirror. Look at the man in the mirror. I don't want to be biased. You have to look at the woman also in the mirror. Look at the person in the mirror. Do you like what you see? Or do you want to change yourself? Change yourself for a better world. These people are going out at the moment, marching, protesting in places like London, Birmingham, Manchester. Don't you realize that the more you protest, the little things change, and the people, the elites that's in control of everything, they want this because who's the guy in WEF? Klaus Schwab. I'm sure it's him who turned around and he said, don't make a good crisis go to waste. Don't let a good crisis go to waste. So every time there's a protest or a strike, a march, these people are gaining more and more power because they're taking these things and turning it to their advantage, turning these things to their advantage. There are other ways to go about things other than to go out protesting. And I'll discuss that in another video sometime. But I go back to the words, do you want to live in a world of hope and love? Or do you want to live in a society of hatred, fear, anger, and control? I know which one I prefer to live in. Anyway, this is Amara with another video. And if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you.